It's super late, I know. But, I got some things to talk about. I got to go to one of the greatest shows I've ever been to. I got to go to Crank Gameplay's show, and I got the VIP pass. I can't thank my friend Violet Fee09 for making this trip possible. I couldn't have done it without her. It was so worth it. I got this cool lanyard, I got a couple other souvenirs, but I didn't bring them up into the hotel room. But this stream is going to be a little different because she found a hole in the wall, and I, being the crazy wackadoo that I am, decided that it was only... actually, it's really good. It's only fair that I stream while I eat, just to throw that little bit of extra of content creator in my face. So, what did I get? I got wings and chips, also known as wings and french fries. Specifically, my favorite kind of wings. I judge every wing place based on them. I got Parmesan garlic wings. They look pretty good. I just realized I don't have many drinks left. Oh well, I'll figure it out. So, dealt with the spider from last stream, I hope. Okay. That is a ridiculously good wing. I mean, like, that's good. That's really good. I don't usually eat on stream. I hate doing them. No napkins. Very weird. But yes, I was able to go to the Crank Gameplays. I gotta do this show. And I don't think I could have done any better than him. In fact, I don't even think I'd come close to doing what he did. Like, his show was on point. It was incredible. Because of the VIP pass, I got to go do the early Q&A, which was a send in itself, because I got to actually like interact with him. It was great. We got to meet people. Almost everyone was wearing something black and white. It was incredible. We learned very quickly that we weren't allowed to leave the venue, so we had to go back. Even though I was fully vaccinated, I still had to wear a mask. Totally justified. And I loved the show. I loved the show. It was a 90-minute show. And I don't know what else to say. It was amazing. When I get a chance, I'm going to do a full review on everything I got from the show, pictures from the show, and etc. There's that sauce. Okay. That's really good. These streams have become update streams, essentially. I need to take a bath tonight. I should probably do that when I get the opportunity, when I'm not working, or eating, or doing both. That sauce is really good. That sauce is incredible. God, I hate mukbangs. I hate them so much. I have watched mukbangs destroy people. And here I am, on stream, basically doing a My Nature one. Because I didn't want to eat and then stream. I'm not an asshole, I promise. Oh, today's been a weird day. If you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I'm very tired. That sauce. It is so rich. Like, it is incredibly rich sauce. This has just turned into an eating stream, but I really wish that someday I could do the stuff that Ethan does. Like, go on tour, have people flock for my attention. But I know it's a journey, and it's about the journey that matters. And I don't want to soil what I've already got by trying to get more than what I have. Because to me, what I have is perfect. Like, honestly, if I sat at only 135 subscribers on YouTube, like I think 43 or 30 something on my second channel, and who knows how many followers. I lost count. I think I'd be satisfied. Like, one day I might do a show. One day I might get that adventure, the thrill I've always wanted. You know, one day. And that day could be as close as tomorrow, or that day can be as far away as 7 years. You know, like, I mean, I don't care how long it takes for me to reach the crazy milestones. I don't. What matters to me is the people who make it possible. Like, I'm sorry for eating in the middle of stream. It's just so good. But there's some people who I feel when they get fame and they get popularity, they blow it. They blow away everything that got them there and focus so heavily on the fame. You know? And then there's the people like Ethan who remember his backgrounds, remember like where he came from, what he does, you know, who he is. And that's all I want to do. That's really all I've ever wanted to do, was just exist somewhere besides the real world. And hell, I got it. And oh yeah, it gets lonely. It gets lonely worrying about, you know, everything. Or even just, you know, I don't know. It can get lonely. You know, if you talk to the same people every day, inevitably you're going to hear the same conversation over and over. It's the whole, it's, like I've said, it's not the destination, it's the journey. And that's what matters the most. Because you can have a start point and an end point. And sure, you know where you want to go. It's how you get there that matters. It's what you learn. It's what you see. It's what you hear and you taste and you smell that builds you. And Crank Gameplays emphasize that point so heavily in his show. Like, he proved it. He openly said to all of us that he was beyond terrified to be on stage. And yet, there he was, in front of a full theater, with people who wanted to be there because of him. And that alone shows that he knows where he came from. He knows what got him there. This is community. And that's what I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget my community. I don't want to forget my friends and my family. You know? And that's a big fear of mine. Is that one day I'll forget somebody who I know is important to me. You know? And I don't know what I'd do without my friends. I don't know what I'd do without a lot of people. And Ethan is one of those people. Because he and Markiplier created Unus Annus. And that really sealed the deal for me to make YouTube a life. Because to me, Unus Annus changed everything. It changed how I looked at every little thing I've ever done. And Ethan even said it himself. Yet, he still doesn't forget where he came from. And it was such a beautiful show, and I wish I was allowed to stream it. Or, you know, record bits and pieces of it. But I was told by Ethan himself not to. So, I didn't. Did I take some pictures? Absolutely. Pre-show and one picture during the show. But I just... It's so weird. It's surreal to hear about this person on a screen, like from me to you. See me on your screen, and you know me through my screen, through what I do. You know me through my content. You know me through my streams, how I interact with chat. That's just who I am. But to see me go from being... Hang on. She's riding up on me. To go from being a simpleton on a screen to somebody who you'd want to meet is a whole different picture. And that's incredible. You know, it shows that people want to meet people. They want to see the people that give them inspiration. And Ethan gave me inspiration. In fact, if it wasn't for Ethan, there's quite a few things I probably would never have done. Like the 25 Days of Gamer Man. Would have never done that if I hadn't watched Ethan do it with Unas Honest. Probably would have never attempted to break out and do things I didn't like just because it was something to do. And I know that he may never, ever find my streams or find my videos or even the tweet that I posted directly to him. But it means the world that I gotta see this show. And yes, I'm drinking Kool-Aid. But I don't know, it's so surreal to have heard of something and then to see it happen and then be a part of it. It's a really insane moment. And now I can say undoubtedly that I have now a reason to keep achieving what I'm doing even more than I did before. Even if it's something as stupid as thinking to yourself on the drive to the hotel room, you know what I'm going to do with my dinner? I'm going to eat it in front of camera. Even though I said I've never wanted to do it before, I was so terrified of people's responses to eating food in front of the camera. Because of today, I chose to step out of my comfort zone in my world and eat in front of the camera for the first time. Because now when I say eat in front of the camera for the first time, I've eaten in front of the camera before, but I pretended like it wasn't there. And it allowed me to actually eat. This is different because I planned this. I planned on getting food. I planned on eating before the stream. And I said, you know what? It's late. People aren't really going to show up. I might as well eat on stream. And so, all it took was a bite. That one bite changed everything. Am I still comfortable with eating on camera? No, not in the slightest. Am I willing to? I'll say I'm more willing. However, it's not going to become a reoccurring thing. I'm not going to just mukbang the hell out of myself. I'm no Nakado Avocado. And that's probably an extremely dated joke. Well, that's it. That's my meal. All summed up into a Twitch stream. I don't know if you guys are even going to watch this or like this or share it or whatever you do. But I'll tell you this. I don't really mind what you do. Let's see if our little friend is still here. You still here? No? You're actually gone. You're 100% gone. Good. Someone must have came up here and removed him from my room. Well, that's the show. If you were expecting a big finish or a super explosion of an ending, it's not happening tonight. Because I don't want to. I did this for myself. I did this for myself. I don't know if it's just a weird thought I'm having or just a weird day of my life or whatever, but this was a good show. It was worth the 5.5 hours to drive up here. The day of waiting, getting up, going to Waffle House, going to IHOP, and then going to see this show. And I'm broke. Because of this, because of my decisions, I'm broke. But it's what I wanted. And I can fix it, just like I'd fix anything else. And I don't know. I want to say it's terrifying. Like, it's scary. But it's not. And I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go, because if I stay any longer, I'm not gonna say anything. So, thank you guys for every support that you give me. whether big or small. Thank you for the people who have come from YouTube to see me for coming on 7 years of work. Thank you to every person who I know backed me up. And thank you, Ethan, for being one of the few people to get me even started on this train in the first place.